Hey yo, what's up nerds? It's Mtg Man and welcome to Mtg Man's Guide to Pauper. So today I'm going to be showing off a personal Bant Super Fog deck. So how it works is you basically just want to cast a fog or a way to prevent all combat damage every turn over and over while gaining little bits of value until your opponent really can't do anything. So it uses creatures like Kami, a False Hope, and Spore Frog that you can sacrifice to basically be a frog or a fog. Archaeomancer to get back fogs, and Avenging Hunter. So when you take the initiative, you'll get to venture into the Undercity at the beginning of your each upkeep, I believe. And if your opponent can't deal damage, they can't take the initiative from you. So if you don't remember what the Undercity does, you get to go through it each turn. So you'll search for a basic land. You're going to put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature, doesn't matter. And then you're going to have target player lose 5 life, then you draw a card, then you reveal the top 10 and put a creature onto the battlefield from among them. And then you want to just keep going through it, dealing that 5 damage, and that's theoretically how you win the game. There's also a couple other win cons. So it uses Brainstorm to help you find fogs, Fog itself, Holy Day, Spell Pierce to stop your opponent's stuff, Arcane Denial, which is an okay counterspell by itself, Tangle as another fog, Weather the Storm to help with your survivability, and you can counter a copy of Weather the Storm that activates with the Storm trigger, and if you counter it, you'll be able to draw 3 cards if you counter it with Arcane Denial. So it's just a way to refill your hand. Jace's Erasure is the other win con. Basically, if you just keep drawing, keep getting value, your opponent's going to mill out and lose the game before you do. Brokers Hideout, forests, islands, plains, that's the land base. Sideboard-wise, you use Ephemerate to blink Archaeomancer in certain matchups. Accumulated Knowledge is an option for drawing if you're just not getting enough cards to hand in certain matchups. Respite is just another good fog option. More Archaeomancers and more Avenging Hunter if your deck isn't having the finishing power or the staying power. So it generally goes something like this. So we'll just go poop. Let's say we were on the play. So we go turn 1, plains, into turn 2, Brokers Hideout, into an island. So we're just going to call on an island. I don't feel like searching. But we'll still shuffle just to be fair. So then we'll go to turn 3. We're just going to assume the opponent didn't have anything until now. We will play a forest. We will play a Jace's Erasure. We're going to say we fogged on their turn. Go to turn 4. Play a forest for turn. We're going to say that we Holy Dayed on their turn. And reminder, every time we've drawn, they've been milling with Jace's Erasure. So we don't have a fog in this scenario. We're going to say they cast 2 spells on their turn, right? So then we will Weather the Storm. It'll copy itself twice. We will counter a copy with Arcane Denial to draw 3 cards. And then we will still gain 6 life off of Weather the Storm. So we're nowhere close to dead at this point. Move to turn 6. We will play a... I'm going to say a Spore Frog. And a Brainstorm to draw 3, put back on top. We'll put back the forest and... Is it put 2 back on top or it's put 2 back on top. And the Spell Pierce, I guess. Actually, keep the Spell Pierce, put back the Arcane Denial. On their turn, we will Tangle, which will also stop them from attacking next turn because their creatures will be tapped. So then we'll move to our next turn. Drew the Arcane Denial. We will Archaeomancer to grab back the Tangle. They can't do anything on their turn. Then we go play a forest for turn. We'll Tangle them again. They've milled, I think, 6 total with Jace's Erasure. Is it? Yeah, 6 total with Jace's Erasure, so we're basically just doing this slow burn plan to keep casting spells, to keep getting things back. We can sacrifice a Spore Frog when we next need to, to just keep fogging while they can't really do anything and have no way to win the game. So that's Turbo Fog. Tell me what you want to see next.